Good evening, everyone. Connections week again. We're going to do this really quickly. Here's the wine. Familia Barberis. Wine in the glass. 13.5 alcohol. Bright red berries. Blackberry, black cherry, plum. Black pepper, vanilla, chocolate. $20, $15 on sale. Out of Argentina, Mendoza, Argentina to Malbec. Now, it supposedly looks good. 2013 red wine Malbec. At sight, it has a nope. We're done. I'm gonna do the palate. Bright and juicy. Ripe vanilla oak. A little tart, but it's okay. Kind of has like a lingering spice to it, but overall, typical good Malbec. I wish I could do this longer, but my Facebook has been acting up. My connection's been acting up. So yeah, we might just have this be a quick one. 3.5 stars out of 5. It's a typical nice wine to enjoy with a meal. I'd even say it's good to enjoy on its own. It's not very strong or powerful, but it just has a nice sort of silky smoothness as an aftertaste. Here's the bottle one more time. At sight, it has a reddish violet color. In the nose, ripe red fruit with the spicy notes are present as well as vanilla and chocolate aromas. In the mouth, it is a balanced wine with a lingering finish and ripened tannins. Produced and bottled by Barberis out of Mendoza, and it's imported by Eco Valley out of Salisbury, North Carolina. 13.5 alcohol by volume, 2013. Well, I kind of figured I wanted to, since the connection appears to be working now, figured I would read a little bit about that for you all, so that it doesn't seem like I'm coming off as, I'm just going to get through this. But, however, it looks like this will be one of my shorter videos. Coming up this week, I've got maybe one more red and a white for Thanksgiving, for those of us that live in America. But yeah, I would say this wine is definitely a wine anyone can drink. Just the slightest spice in it would not put off anyone. I think it has a nice smoothness to it, a nice ripeness to it, and it is just a dark fruit everywhere in the glass. As I was mentioning earlier, that bright black cherry really takes off really well, followed by these juicy blackberries, kind of this plumness, with this nice vanilla oak with lingering spice on it. And one more time, see if there's anything different in the palate. Again, the palate is just really smooth. It is a little more on the tart side there. Actually, that sip was a little bit more tart. So you do get this little bit of tartness to it, a good sort of fruit juice in the mouth. Definitely those subtle tannins I was talking about. A good acidity, um, but then you just get this nice sort of sweet vanilla-ness in it, leading to sort of this somewhat spice dry finish, which is just, I just think it's phenomenal. In fact, now that I've had time to really settle down and find my connection in this spot, I think I should just do my reviews in this spot because I appear to get better connection sitting here. I'm actually going to upgrade this to a 4. This is going to be a 4 out of 5. It's just lovely. Where to get it? Like I said, I'm not sure. I mean, it's usually a $20 wine, but you can get it for about $15. We don't sell it at my store. This was one my stepdad got at a different liquor store. So I'll show you all one more time, a third time. And this is a 2013 wine. So just keep that in mind when you're looking for it. I don't know if they have another vintage or not, but also keep in mind of the alcohol, 13.5. That's your typical average Argentinian Malbec. So it's nothing light, but it's nothing too heavy. It's sort of in that middle range. So if you take your time with it, you could easily do a couple glasses throughout the night. So definitely, definitely buy this wine. One of my more favorites that I've tried, actually. I'm really surprised. I was a little skeptical at first with the nose, because the nose sort of does gives off this little tartness as well after it kind of opens up. But it's sort of just like, but you know, just the oak and the spice just sort of overpower that tartness, and then it just becomes lovely, sort of like this velvety, somewhat floralness at the end after it's opened up. So hands down all the way around, 4 out of 5. I would like to see what this does in another couple years. But drink it now. I would definitely say drink this now. This is definitely a wine, if you find now, especially this vintage, drink it now. Good stuff. Have to look for other stuff by this. See if we actually do indeed sell them, and hopefully they have other wines. So 2013 Malbec from Argentina. Familia Barberis, I think that's how you pronounce it. And until next time, everyone, I'm Ryan, a wine guy. Finally glad I settled down and got good connection. I will see you all later. Cheers.